you're planning to hit the pool, you wouldn't dare leave home without your swimsuit. But for some kids, that's exactly what they have to do. As 10 News reporter Lindsay Kennett explains, one woman is trying to make sure every child in need has exactly what they need to enjoy the summer months.
Kids are splashing into summer. But not everyone has the right gear.
They come in cut-off shorts, they may get a hand-me-down bathing suit.
Tiffany Muse runs the Boys and Girls Club in Roanoke. Kids go to the pool every week. But a lot of families can't afford new swimsuits, towels, or sunscreen.
We have some families that have 3, 4, 5 kids in here, and so, having to buy 5 new swimsuits each year because the kids grow so fast.
Families at the West End Center for Youth face the same challenges.
It make the month really hard to get through.
So boys, let's do bubbles to 6. Ready?
Dana Harvey owns Can-Am Aquatics Learn to Swim School. When she heard about the need, she dove in to help.
It's not right that kids don't have what they need for the summer.
She's collecting 250 swimsuits, towels, and bottles of sunscreen for every kid in both programs to feel comfortable and be safe.
When you already have kids that maybe aren't super strong swimmers in clothes that are weighted, not a lightweight swimsuit, it just makes it more difficult to swim.
While Harvey has collected enough towels, she still needs sunscreen and swimsuits for boys and girls in all different sizes.
It's just really an important thing, I think, that we learn to give back to the community that we live in.
Making a splash in the community.
Sometimes we take things for granted, and the fact that the community is helping us do that, that makes me feel really good, and I know it has to make the kids feel good.
In Roanoke, Lindsay Kennett, 10 News working for you.